Hey everyone, welcome back. I know I explained what user flows are, but I really want to get into some details about the things you should do and things that you shouldn't do. So let's start. User flows show the purpose of what you are trying to create. So don't do this. Don't be vague. Vague user flows and names hide potential complexity, and it really doesn't communicate enough information back to the viewer. Instead, let's move up over to here. Instead, you should use more descriptive names, like add user payment details in comparison to just profile or something like that. Organize them into also separate flows if you need to. If you have something that's a little bit more complex, by naming your flows, you're able to design from the user's perspective, and you can split goals based off of their goals. Another don't. Let's get over here. Okay, I see this a bunch, especially from junior designers. Your flows should always go in one direction, basically. Don't do this, where you have these flows that are sprawling. I mentioned this in the past, but confusing flow maps are the absolute worst. These work as a good sitemap or to show the way the navigation works in your product, but ultimately, these aren't essentially what a user flow is. Instead, you should do this. Split them into distinct flows and categorize. Let's move on to the next one. Here it is. Okay. A very important part of a user flow is its details. Don't do this. Don't add in useless information and don't miss the key information. We need to know the details the user needs to take to complete a task and the actions. Instead, let's take a look at a better example. This is what you should be doing. Add the right amount of detail outlining each step and goal. This way, anyone can read and understand your flow. So these are the do's and don'ts of creating user flows. If you follow them to a T, you should be good to go.